What's going on, YouTube world? It's Jimmy C. It's been a couple of weeks. Before I start, this coffee table was filthy. I had to get Windex and clean this coffee table by myself because I wouldn't even let the books touch this table. See what happens when you put a ring on it? First thing they do, out the window. So that's Jimmy C. Schoolhouse Rocks one to grow on. Only reason I could say this is because she doesn't watch my videos if she's not involved in them, so I have no worries of blowback. But anyway, let's kick it off. I'm just joking around. I've never had this book, and I've always wanted it. And I was at the comic show in North Jersey. They didn't have it, but it was in my head. So I went home, eBay, lo and behold, I got this for 15 bucks. It's near mint. It's just a little bit dirty, but corners are sharp. There's no ticks. 15 bucks. All in. I couldn't believe it. G.I. Joe #1, I was so happy. Like, how many times do you want a book? You go on eBay and it's just sitting there and it was going off within an hour or two and they had no bids. It was like Sunday afternoon, 3 o'clock. I couldn't believe nobody bid against me. So I just threw in the bid at the last minute. It was for 10. I threw in, starting bid was 15. I put in like $25 and I got it for 15. Moving on. I'm going to show you guys what I got at the comic show. This is from 2 weeks ago. I've been waiting for a frigging box from Midtown for about 2 weeks almost. Like, how long does it take them? I live in Jersey City, and they ship from Long Island City. It's about an hour away with traffic. Like, come on now. How long does it take to fulfill a package? So at the show, I think I scored. I did a lot of bundling. I took a page out of the playbook from the show American Pickers, do bundling. Grabbed these two books, both near mint. First Sinister, I have a bunch. I'm loading up on them. My friend, who's a collector, says it's going to be a super hot book, and he's just getting as many as he can. So as soon as I grabbed this, I went right over to him to rub it in his face. He got mad because he loves this book, and he didn't see it. Anyway, and this is like black costume, like first appearance of it. This and 252 and Secret Wars 8. It's like a trilogy of books. I know this is significant. I didn't have it. It's perfect. Anyway, 20 bucks. He wanted 15 for each. I said 2 for 20. He said sold, so I'll take that deal all day. And I didn't have this book either. It's a 9.6, 9.8 easy, both of them. Okay, what do we have next? Then I grabbed this. It's not in the best shape. It's the Origin of Galactus. I think it's 2 parts. He had it down for 36, and I think it was a half off. I'm pretty sure, but this guy's good. Like, if you buy some books from him, he takes care of you. So I had this from him. It's about a VG plus, maybe fine minus. And then look what else I got from him. It's beat to shit. You could see it, chip, pieces missing. But I got both of these books. This first appearance of Ray Palmer, the Atom. I got both of these books for 20 bucks, $10 each. Like, this is about a G. I'd say like between a 1 and a 2 if you graded it, but for $10 all day. All day. He's got a copy about a 6.0. He wants 200 bucks for it, so I'm going to see him tomorrow and see what happens. Towards the end of the day, maybe I snipe it for like 175, 180. If I pay 200, I'm definitely going to make him throw another good book in there. And he'll do it too. He's a nice guy. If you're paying him, if you're giving him a chunk of change, he'll work with you. Because look, he gave me these two for 20 bucks. My goodness. He's really into Groucho Marx, so whenever I go to his table, I just bring up Groucho Marx, and he gets all into it, and that like helps me do a deal. So, and it's funny hearing him do his imitations or whatever. You got to play up to what they like. Okay, and now I grabbed these next. I'm going to show you these next 5 books, and you tell me, and I'll tell you what I paid for them. I feel like there was more. Am I missing some? Okay. Anyway, these are 5. Adventures Fear #20. This is I guess Morbius' first like series where he's like in his own series. Really nice shape. Got that. Got the another copy of Eternals #2, first appearance of the Celestials. Really nice copy. These books aren't worth. They don't go for a lot. I think maybe Phase 4 or Phase 7, 10 years from now, Marvel's still like making movies and like they're really rocking and rolling. Eventually, the Eternals number is going to come up. If Inhumans skyrockets and does well after Guardians, you got to do the Eternals. Got another Eternals #1, really nice shape. Got another, I have this already, but Mr. Miracle #2, First Granny Goodness. It's going to be this is a nice pinball action with Apocalypse. I'm sorry, Darkseid. You know, she's a main character in the Darkseid world. She's like his second in command or whatever. You know, I only know because I used to watch the cartoons. I loved them when they did those couple of episodes where they went over there in the boom, whatever's, they went into boom things. Last but not least, oh my god. I say VF Near Mint. Near Mint VF Plus. There's a few ticks. But like, boom. First Kitty Pryde, I think. But definitely first White Queen. And I drew a blank for a second. So all these books, 40 beans. I did the math and it was about 55. So I was about to, like, you know, Jimmy see him and say, like, you know, 45, 48. And he just told, because I buy from this guy often. He just told me, hey, $40. I'm glad I kept my mouth shut. I'm like, oh, score. 40, just this book alone is worth $40 any day of the week. So I basically got these 4 books for free. I'll take that. Okay, so today I went to an antique shop in Garfield, New Jersey. You know, it's antiques. They got tons of shit. So the guy had 12 long boxes. Let me, I guess I'll put something up like tell the story. So he had 12 long boxes. Look at that. That's nice. Look at this. From 1984, October, Epic Magazine. The Last Galactus Story. I just cut myself off. That's pretty funny. You think this came... I would think this came out yesterday. It is mint. Mint, mint, mint. There's not a tick on it. And look, there's actually 2 copies. So, anyway, he's got 12 long boxes, this guy. And he's not a comic guy. He basically clears people's houses out of shit. I guess people die, whatever. And he brings all the stuff back to his store and he sells it. So he had 12 long boxes, not bagged and boarded. A couple bagged and boarded, and some in bags, but about 70% were just, you know, out raw in the boxes. Usually when that happens, I don't even look. They're all messed up. All these books were in great shape. It was tons of stuff. He had runs of Sandman, Silver Surfer. He had Bone, all second prints. He had Fantastic Four, Web of Spider-Man, all modern Flash, modern Green Lantern. Nothing like... I picked through it, and I'll show you guys what I got. But not for nothing, he told me I could take everything. First he said 600. I said, get out of here. I said, tell me a realistic number. He says, you tell me one. So I told him, I said, listen, 250. He said, deal. I could have took all 12 long boxes for $250, but I would have been locked out of my house. She would kill me. I don't even think I could fit them all in the car, but like, what could I do with them? I don't know people like that to flip them, then I'd have to sit on them. There's no way you could sell them off like parcel, like, you know, and I don't really want to go to a show and set up a $1 box and bullshit. That's just not what I do. I don't have time for that. I told my dealer friend to take it, but he has no room. But not for nothing, like 12 long boxes for $250. You could probably even get it for $200. That's sick. That's like 10, 15 cents a book. Even if you just flip it, you know. I know, I'm just talking. Anyway, guys, so this is what I got. He had a run of Howard the Duck. So I took issues 3 through 10. I'm not going to go 3 through 11 rather. I'm not going to show you all of them, but they're all in great shape. I'm going to put them on eBay. But anyway, back to this book. Oh my God, look at this book. It's, you know, I don't have any Marvel magazines or anything. These epics are like, oh my God. And then he had this one. How could you turn them down? A 30-year-old book, and it's in friggin' great shape. So he had this one also, and then this one. I'm not sure. I guess it's by Al Williams. But like, how could you turn them down? So I grabbed those. Hey guys, I don't know if you noticed, I put a little interesting backdrop. That's my knife holder. It's pretty cool. And then look what I found. I'll tell you how much I paid for all this stuff. So starting with the Howard the Ducks and the magazines and then everything moving forward. Look what else I found. It wasn't in the back. I turned around and he had a glass shelf with, like, you know, tchotchkes and jewelry. And then on top, sitting there, look what was there. Oh man, first Star-Lord. My eyes lit up because this guy doesn't know anything about comics. He just wanted them all out. So, like, I thought it was put separate for a reason, but it was just potluck because it was with, like, a baseball magazine and then a stupid another whatever. But look at this. Ugh, you want to kill yourself. Back cover ripped off and the last page ripped off. You know, if I didn't get it in the bundle, like, I don't know. Like, how could I leave it there? You know, like, it's like a dog with 3 legs. You feel sorry for it, you know, and you know, I don't know, that's a bad analogy, but like, you know, there's value there. It's just such a sin. But anyway, let me finish the run, and then I'll tell you what I paid for everything in total. Only a couple more books. All right, so then I also grabbed from him. I cherry picked because I could have took everything for $200, but I can't take all that shit. Aquaman 0. This is the one they're saying is going to be the movie's modeled after with Momoa. Peter David run, so I got 0 and number 1. I don't know if there's a second print because it's silver and this one's red, but I don't know. Maybe you guys know. I grabbed Infinity Crusade number 1. I bagged and boarded all these books. They were all raw, loose in the box, but like tight because they're stacked in boxes. So, but look how good, like for like being out in the open without being bagged and boarded. These books are sharp. I got the King Size Inhumans number 1. I think it retells how they met the FF. You know, I just grabbed these because, like, I was getting a batch. Like, these are nothing I'm dying for. What else did I get? Got a nice... This is more I'm interested in because I just got the real Origin. So, like, this is the reprint, I guess. Origin of Galactus. Snagged a nice Man of Steel versus Doomsday, number 19. It was just sitting there. This was the last comic in the first box, so as soon as I hit that, I'm like, all right, let's get it on. Because I went through the first box and there was nothing. And then I hit this, the last book in the box. I said, all right, let's go. I saw this, and my eyes lit up, and then like I came back to reality. Bone, red-colored. From what I know, that's first print. But then I looked here, and it's Image, and it's not the CL, I believe, is the company. But if you guys know about this book, I didn't have time to look it up. Is this one worth anything? He had a bunch of other Bones, mostly other prints, because I know that it was all different colors. He had a few red ones, like maybe issue number 20, 35, random ones. Anyway, moving forward, snag this. He had Suicide Squad number 1, the series that started in 01. I figure this book's going to start catching fire if it isn't already. I haven't seen anyone show it. You know, like, I kick myself, because he had issue 2 through, like, 40. I should have just picked up the whole run and put it on eBay. Because I could have got it for a couple bucks. Because basically, if you $250 for 12 long boxes, that comes down to like $25 a box. Maybe you pay a little extra because you're only getting a box or two. You're not buying the bulk. So let's say $30 a box, $35. But anyway, I grabbed this. Whoop whoop! Bondage Alert, Adam Hughes cover, pretty cool. I just grabbed it because of the bondage. I've never seen this. I'm sure you guys have. New Gods Gunfire, the Joker. It's a Showcase 94. I like it. Great cover. Anything Joker, why not? I'm not really into these, but I know you guys are. And I know like they go for a couple bucks, but a mint condition Marvel Milestone reprint, first Doctor Doom. How could I just leave it there for, you know, what I paid? What's next? I don't know what this is, but this is awesome. It's a clear cover, both sides. And then it's Alex Ross's, the whole book. I don't even know what it is. I didn't open it up, but like, really nice book. How could you leave it there? Snag this. No, first Infinity Gauntlet, mint, near mint. And it was out. It was unbagged or boarded or nothing. I saw a batch of Silver Surfer. I was like in the 80s. I said, let me skim down. Oh, and I hit pay dirt. And then I skimmed down further, and look at that. Volume 3, issue number 1 to boot. And then last but not least, it's a VG copy, Death of Adam Warlock. You can't beat it. So all these books, the Star-Lord, all these comics, the Bone, the DuckTales, not the DuckTales, the Howard the Ducks, and the magazines, the Epics, and the Star-Lord, $20. And I think I overpaid, because I think I could have got him for 15 or 10. I could have told him 10, he would have like winced, and I would have said 15, but like, at that point, like $20. But then it got me thinking, for another $10, I could have took a whole box. So I could have just like took tons of shit from all the boxes and filled one box and gave him $30. And so like I got a great deal, but I could have got even more. But sometimes you gotta just not be greedy and whatever. Anyway, guys, that's it. Jimmy C signing off. I'm trying to think if I had anything else to tell you guys. No, that's about it. Have a great weekend. Over and out.